We've been talking about how to condition your dog to the sight of another dog. And this is assuming that your dog is barking, lunging, and growling on walks at dogs. But it can also be used for on walks at anything your dog is seeing. But I'm going to be talking about dog-to-dog issues. Okay, so we've gone over the first two biggest mistakes. The first one being your timing is wrong. The second one being you're either too far or too close. And the third one is most people don't even take into consideration the other dog. So if the other dog is a small, yappy, barky, jumping around dog, that's going to be much harder for your dog, much more threatening for your dog. Also assuming that your dog is fearful. And you know, I've been standing here for a while and all of a sudden he's got to go drink. So we'll see what this sounds like with the slurping in the background. Okay, so it's best to start off with a very neutral dog. So if you have a friend that has an older dog that might just sit or lay down and your dog can see it, that's going to be the best thing. Let your dog see the other dog first, then you start to feed your dog large amounts. They could be small pieces, but a lot of them of super high value food, okay? You don't want to start with a walking dog, with a dog that's going to give your dog a lot of eye contact, a dog that's moving or bouncing around. That's all going to be too much for your dog. So that's the third biggest mistake. Now, sometimes people will say to me, oftentimes people say to me, Denise, like sometimes he reacts and sometimes he doesn't. Like, I don't understand. Well, what you don't understand is that it all depends on the other dog. So if you're probably walking by my dog, Geo, your dog probably will react very minimally to him. He's very calm. He doesn't give a lot of eye contact. He really doesn't care about other dogs. So he's going to be much easier for you and your dog. But if you were going to try to go past a small, whatever, any kind of smaller dog or even a bigger dog that's giving your dog a lot of eye contact, that might gotten a little bit bigger as you go by, that's going to be much harder for your dog. So it really depends on the other dog. Okay, so that's the third biggest mistake, is you don't give consideration to how your dog perceives the other dog. Okay, so listen, if you like this, if it's helpful, please drop me a comment, share it. It's super helpful to get the word out to other people. And if you want a lot more information, please join us for our live free webinar, How to Stop Your Dog's Barking, Lunging, and Growling Without Spending Hours on Socialization, Expensive boot camps, or more obedience training. You can either reply with the word CALM and we'll send it to you, or click the link.